What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports and you're watching our SEC channel. We are going to predict every game in the SEC here for week 2. Missed one game in week 1. That was the Florida State LSU game, which I said, that I could really see that game going either way. Really weren't a lot of hard picks to make, though. I did have Florida losing to Utah. I had North Carolina beating South Carolina, but again, most of the games are pretty easy, and that's really the case. Well, I would say not this week so much. There are some tougher games to pick this week, and we start with Vanderbilt Wake Forest. This is an early kick, 11 o'clock Eastern time on the ACC network. Wake Forest, I should say, favored by 10 points. Vandy, of course, didn't look great in the opener against Hawaii. This Wake Forest offense is still going to be really good. I think we saw that in week 1. I don't know about their defense as much, but I still think because of that offense, and playing at home, they'll win this game. I'm going to go 34-20. Wake Forest. I think Vandy has a hard time slowing them down. Next up, we've got Ball State, Georgia. I think Georgia's offense plays a lot better this week. Didn't look great against UT Martin, but a second game, maybe they play better here and they win easily. 45-6. Even if the offense doesn't play great, they're going to win easily. Same thing here, Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky. I like the Wildcats to win big. 41-13 will be my score prediction for this one. Next up, we've got Texas A&M, Miami. Really good game here. Two talented teams that underperformed last season, but if you look at their rosters, these are probably two of the top 15 teams in the country and as far as roster talent goes. I think it's going to be a close game. Really, I think it could go either way. I do think Miami has a chance to pull off. It would be a slight upset, 4.5-point underdogs. I think they have a chance, but A&M, to me, I just like this new offense that they've got. I think they're a little bit better, a little bit more talented. It's almost a coin flip, but I'm going to go with the Aggies here, 27-24. Again, very close game, but I'm going Texas A&M. Next, we've got Ole Miss, Tulane. Should be a good one here. A lot of points. I think this one goes back and forth. I trust the Ole Miss offense a little bit more, though. I think they get it done. 38-34, the final score in this one. Next, we've got Kent State, Arkansas. Razorbacks should be able to take care of business here, and not a game that should be close at all. 38-10 going to be my prediction. I guess I'm actually a little bit closer than the spread. Spread's at 37.5. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this one. Next up, we've got Austin Peay, Tennessee. Tennessee could probably score 100 points in this game if they wanted to, but I'm going to say they score 56. 56-10, the final score here. Another blowout in the SEC. Middle Tennessee, Missouri. Middle Tennessee is not a horrible team at the Group of 5 level. I think Alabama made them look pretty bad. But after playing Alabama, Missouri might seem like a pretty easy game. So, maybe they come out and they play well early, but Missouri is a much better team here. I think they'll win it. 31-17. I'm going with a little bit of a closer game, 14 points. Missouri's offense still trying to get some things figured out, but I do like Missouri to get this win. Next up, Texas, Alabama, game of the week. Game day is going to be there. Bama favored by 7 points. It'll be on ESPN primetime, and I talked about this over on the college football channel, the main channel. I know preseason I had Texas. I really felt like they were going to win this game, but looking at these two teams in week 1, Alabama just looks like they are the better team, and they're playing at home, so it's hard for me to stick with that Texas prediction. I'm going with the Crimson Tide to win it. Close, low-scoring game, 23-19. I really like both of these defenses. I think Milroe will struggle a little bit throwing the ball against this Texas defense. I think on offense they're going to struggle as well. And again, low-scoring game, but Alabama wins it 23-19. We got McNeese State in Florida. Florida bounces back here and gets an easy win, 42-13. Again, another cupcake game. South Carolina, Furman. Furman is not a horrible FCS team, so don't be surprised if South Carolina comes out slow and it's close for a quarter. I think they will pull away, though. I'm going to go 38-17, and we'll see if they can get that offensive line fixed this week. Next up, Grambling State, LSU. LSU bounces back, wins big. I talked about Tennessee. LSU could probably score 100 if they wanted to. I'm going to say 59. 59-10. LSU wins this one. Mississippi State, Arizona. This is going to be a good game here. Bulldogs favored by 9 points. I like Arizona, though. I think this is a good team, a team that has a lot of talent on offense, a lot of weapons. I think it'll be tough for this Mississippi State defense, but they'll be playing at home, and I think their offense will make enough plays. Give me the Bulldogs here in this one, 30-24. Closer than the spread there at 9 points. I think it is a one-score game that comes down to the end, but I'm going Mississippi State. And then we've got Auburn and Cal. This game will be a late night game, 10:30 Eastern time on ESPN. Auburn favored by 6.5 points. This is a sneaky game. I'm telling you. You got Auburn traveling all the way to the West Coast, kicking off at 10:30 Eastern time, so 9:30 local time for them. And they're going up against an experienced, a veteran Cal team. I'm telling you, people don't realize how good this Cal team has a chance to be this year. I'm not saying they're going to win the Pac-12, but they're not going to be the same. They're not going to be a 3-9 type team, 4-8 type team this year. I'm telling you. Jaden Ott, one of the best running backs in the country. I think both defenses are going to struggle in this game. I'm expecting a shootout. I think Auburn is going to have a hard time stopping this run game for Cal. I think Cal will have a hard time stopping the weapons that Auburn has on offense. So I think it goes back and forth. Cal playing at home, I think they get it done. I think they pull off the upset, game-winning field goal as time expires. They win it 37-34. So that would be, I guess, my big upset pick in the SEC this week. I would love to know your thoughts on these games. Give me your predictions. You don't have to give me score predictions, but just give me your winners down in the comments below and see if you can get every game correct. Again, still a bunch of cupcake games, but a lot more games that should be competitive this week as well. Should be a good week in the SEC here in week 2.